So welcome to the first day of 30 days of the CARS challenge and kind of accountability. I want not really say a challenge, it's more so just accountability of just getting the movement in, getting the work done. How I want to do these videos for myself is that I don't want to do all the joints. And I will do all the joints on my own, but I don't want to record that for you guys and have you guys just watch me moving around without getting any real benefit from it. So my videos to the group are going to be me just going over one joint specifically and a certain setup you can do with that joint to basically create different modifications and positions and variables in your own CARS routine. So today I want to focus on the ankle actually. So for the ankle, the setup could be one pad or block underneath your basically shin and knee area, and something sturdy to put your back onto to kind of take your hip flexors and your core and low back out of it to relax that stuff. From here, so basically the setup is going to help get more ankle range of motion, max out that range of motion without getting compensatory knee and hip motion. So I have a history of ankle sprains on this right side, and so I have limited range of motion, especially in inversion, but I have limited range of motion, and so it's when I do them regular without this block, my knee and hip want to move more than they should. So having this block helps me express my true maximum range of motion of this ankle. So for the ankle CARS, you can bring your foot towards your chest and towards your knee. Inversion, kind of rotating your foot towards the middle. And notice as I do this, my tibia is not moving, my knee is not moving, hip staying still. It's all coming down there and flexing down towards the ground, pinky toe towards outside the knee, flexing up to my chest again, and that's one rep. So ankle is pretty simple. It's literally just a nice big circle there. And there's only four major motions: dorsiflexion, inversion, plantar flexion, and eversion, that way. There's only four main ankle movements. In real life though, it's usually a combination of two of them. Like for example, when you get to maximum dorsiflexion, you're gonna have to have some amount of eversion to get there. And when you go to plantar flexion, you're gonna need some level of inversion to get there as well. So the hardest part of this one for myself is going to inversion, going towards the middle. Because of my history of ankle sprain, I feel a big pull from this right side here, kind of where that sprained position is. So this is a lot better than it has been in the past. In the past, my range of motion's kind of been like there, that's it. But today it's getting pretty good. It feels pretty good today. It feels pretty strong. And so I just only went one way for this one, but you can go the opposite way as well. So think dorsi, inversion, plantar, inversion, one big circle, just the opposite direction. That's totally fine. And I'll show you guys the opposite side, the kind of different angle, just to give you a different perspective on what's going on. So it's getting a pad underneath kind of the calf and chin area for my ankles hanging off, getting room to work. And my knee is kind of just soft and relaxed. And I'm going to start off in dorsi this time, again. And then I'm going to go to inversion, kind of going towards the middle. And this isn't the best angle to compare, but I can get a lot farther on this one than I could on the right side. For this one, actually notice today my inversion is a little off. It's not the same as the right side. So that's interesting. So if you're somebody who wants to improve your squats or wants to improve your ankle range of motion, and a lot of people today want to improve the dorsiflexion, which is basically the ability of them to bring their foot towards their knee, or in the fitness world you see like the ankle position during a squat is called dorsiflexion as well. Most people want to improve that. But like other joints in the body, if you don't have the rotational capacity first, your ability to get to true end range of your dorsiflexion is going to be limited. So what does that mean? Practically, so when I bring my pinky toe outside to my knee here, it's called eversion, right? In order to get full dorsiflexion, you're going to need that rotational capacity to get there. So if you have very little rotation in your ankle and you're trying to get more linear movement, like a dorsiflexion for example, you're going to, I don't want to say waste your time, but more of your time should be allotted to trying to improve that rotational capacity so that you can get more dorsiflexion. I guess that's the tip of the day, I guess. And good there. So just kind of reiterate a few things. I'm not going to be posting all the cars for every video, every day of the video. I'm just going to be posting a different joint and a different setup for that joint. I'm also going to be posting this stuff on Instagram as well. On Instagram as well. So if you have a friend who thinks you benefit from doing this kind of stuff, then share my profile with them, share a post with them. The videos won't be exact like this one for obvious reasons. There'll be me going over kind of the ankle one on day one, for example. Another thing is that if you're not familiar with the cars and all of them, and you want to make sure you're doing all of them every day, then go to the post or the topic in the Facebook group called, I believe it's called Morning Mobility Routine, and that should be there. And also include that routine in this post as well. And that goes over all of the basically generic and basic positions for the cars. My goal for these videos are just to give you guys different options and different variables, and just trying to explain more in depth on the different nuances and different positions you can do with your cars. And without, I think that's it. That's all I gotta say for today's video. The next class will be posted later today, actually, probably around 1 or 2-ish p.m. Should be in the afternoon sometime. And that's it, and I'll see you again tomorrow. If you want to post your own videos in the group, that's totally fine. I know I said I don't want to post a 15-minute video of me doing all the cars, but if you want to post it yourself, just to kind of keep yourself accountable, or kind of do what I did, just post like when you record one joint on your own, just kind of keep yourself accountable. That's totally free. Please do that. I would love to see you guys posting these videos of you guys doing the stuff in the class, in the group. So I encourage you to do that. And that's it for today. Actually, that's the final last remarks, and I'll see you tomorrow.